And we're live.
We live, man. Views from the Chair podcast back.
Couple technical difficulties this week.
Yeah, man. The the in person is coming sooner than you think. Um, you feel like that would fuck up the pod when Flock is on?
Yeah, we could get him to call in, I guess.
Figure out a damn picture-in-picture situation or some shit.
Yeah, it'll be something like that. Or I don't know. I guess we'd have to figure that out when we get there.
Yeah, man. How was the weekend, man?
Weekend was good. Friday didn't do shit. Saturday went golfing with Ramos and Kyle and Brandon. Got real fucked up. Went to the casino a little bit. Got real fucked up. Met Bree. Went out with Takaya. Got real fucked up. Sunday was gonna go kayaking, but then it was like Kyle backed out, and then it was three couples and just me. So I was like, I'm not gonna go with three couples, and then I'm the only dickhead in the solo joint. Everybody got the tandem kayaks and shit. I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not doing it.
That looking crazy.
Then I was already feeling a little rough from Saturday. Like it wasn't my best performance. So I couldn't pull the trigger on it. It's funny though. My lady's friend said she was surprised how white I sounded.
Surprised how white you sound?
Yeah. Have you ever heard that about me? Like somebody was surprised how white I sounded.
I guess if you're going off of looks, I mean, you can never tell what somebody's voice going to sound like anyway, because I feel like every time you see somebody that you never heard them talk, you be like, oh, that ain't how I expect them to sound.
How the fuck did you think I was going to talk? Like, what vocab did you think I was? Come on, yeah, I'm Paul Wall.
Yeah, I don't know. That is funny, though. I never heard that about you. I don't know how people would expect you to sound, though. You can't never really tell how somebody going to sound.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't have been, but I was offended. I don't know why.
Oh, you was offended?
I don't know why.
But you thought she was about to come with the very white voice and shit?
Yeah, buddy, I'm turning my slang up next time I see her.
Yeah, was it the slang or just the tone of voice?
I think it was the dialect. Which I really don't understand.
You was talking proper and shit?
Bro, you know when I'm drunk, I don't talk proper.
That's what I was saying.
You know, I'm like, how did, what, from the 35 bitches and Johns I said in 5 minutes?
Oh, you was letting them fly.
Come on, bro.
Let them fly, right. I see you, man.
We went out to Jersey. That shit was like a fucking 50-minute drive, bro. And as soon as we started driving, I'm like, I'm way too lit to be in this car for this long-ass drive. Once you got there, I'm like, this is game over for me. I'm counting down the seconds until I get the fuck home, dog.
Damn.
Tough go. You did something fun last weekend, right?
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm able to speak on that.
Okay, fair enough. I almost said it, and then I stopped myself.
Yeah, I don't even know like the rules about it, but yeah. I went to a nice family engagement down at the beach. Good vibes, good time. Basically a celebration of love, so that's always cool. And then Saturday night, I feel like me and my girl watch more fights than she'll watch basketball games with me. It's kind of crazy, but we watched the Crawford Spence fight, which was, from viewing purposes, it was a phenomenal fight, but competitive purposes, it wasn't the most competitive fight, but it was definitely worth the watch. And did you watch?
Honestly, I don't know if I did or not. I'll be honest.
That's how Saturday went for you.
I know it was on. Right. I don't know if I watched it.
Yeah, but man, it was a how can I say it, like a damn. Yeah, it was just a somebody you see perfect their craft. That's what it looked like. Somebody that perfected their craft. And I don't want to gas him, but Terrence Crawford definitely looked like a prime Floyd in the ring. It was kind of crazy, actually, because he was dude's ass.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram it said hot take: Terrence Crawford would have beat Floyd in any prime. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize he was that good.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't that good though.
How old is he? He's not a young guy, right?
No, he's 35.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. But yeah, nah, he wasn't. It wasn't no. Yeah, I don't think he could have beat Floyd. He would have gave Floyd some competition. I feel like people underestimate because Floyd ain't just knocking everybody out. I feel like people underestimate Floyd defense, which Terrence Crawford also showed. Like every fucking punch was a fucking counter. That shit was crazy. Everything Errol Spence threw, Crawford got a reply for it. This shit was crazy. Great fight. Sunday, I didn't really do shit.
I get confused with the boxing shit because the weight classes, like is Canelo in their weight class, and is he still elite or is he done?
Oh yeah, he's the fucking problem, but he's the weight class above them. So
okay.
Yeah, he could. They could definitely fight, but yeah,
and Gervonta Davis, is he under them because he's little?
He's no, actually. Well, Gervonta Davis jumped from weight to weight, so he could go up to 145 to fight them. I think he's at like 130 some. So he could go up to like 145 to fight them. Or he might be in the 140s and go up to 150. One of the two. But Gervonta Davis would definitely fight him. And I mean, shit, he was even talking shit to say he would put Crawford down to 6. So, I mean, that would be a blockbuster fight. I'm just glad that we to a point where it's not just one guy. Because with Floyd, you didn't really want to watch nobody else. Like Canelo was cool, Pacquiao was cool. You had your guys, but it's back to like I'll say like the early 2000s when we had a bunch of boxers that we knew. Now I feel like it's getting back to the same.
Oscar De La Hoya and Ray,
Sugar Ray,
Roy Jones,
Zab Judah. What's the big British boy name? Lennox Lewis. It was a bunch of them.
Roberto Duran, is that one? Am I making that up?
Nah, that's a guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget my man that died. Floyd beating. The fuck was his name? But yeah, it's just getting back to that level of like, okay, it's shit getting competitive again.
Nice, man. Dude, I went to a golf outing my job sent me to on Tuesday. Humble brag because I'm fucking corporate as shit now. And I was a little nervous about it because they're good as fuck. Well, I know the other dude from work was gonna go, and he's good as fuck. Mm-hmm. And I also was a little nervous because like I knew what kind of outing it wasn't gonna be, and it wasn't gonna be many people that look like me, which is probably like how you feel every fucking time you go anywhere that's not anytime I invite you somewhere. So I'm like, fuck. I even cut my beard down a little bit. I gelled it down a bit. Like that's how
like did you? Because mine ain't like as I don't know out. So I could easily just brush my shit down and it don't look
my shit gets like, especially when it's hot out, it'll puff out. So I cut it down a little bit and then I gelled it down. So I was like going straight like, and I get there and it's by far the nicest golf course I've ever been to in my fucking life. And it's by far the nicest event I've ever been to in my life. I almost felt like I should have bought a new car before I went.
It was like that.
It was that level of nice, bro. Like it was fucking bonkers. Like you pull up and there's like a security gate. And you go in. I'm like, here, I'm here for the golf event. Give them a name. They buzz me in. They're like, it's about a mile down. Mm-hmm. You're driving through. Like the course is fucking crazy, bro. Pull up. My man's just waiting for me outside. Give me a little knuckles and shit. And he's cool. He's like, I know him. I work with him and shit. Like we always chop it up at work. We don't hang out outside of work, so you never really know. You feel me? Never really know. We get there. He gives me a regular dap. So I'm like, all right, we're off to a good start. Not like a handshake. He's like, what's up, bro? Like, so-and-so. And he had been here a bunch of times and shit. So he was doing his little flex shit too. Bro? Like, when motherfuckers is like, let me show you around and shit.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, so he walked around. He's like, yo, bro. He's like, that's where we're going to get all the drinks and eat in a second. Let's go to the driving range real quick. Bro, when I tell you this fucking driving range was better than most courses I've been to.
Damn.
They have individual johns, and in front of the individual johns, you don't buy driving range balls. They just have big-ass buckets next to every little spot. They're already there, and it's a little sign that says, scan this TrackMan. I'm like, what the fuck is a TrackMan? Bro, you scan that bitch, it pops up on your phone, and it tracks where your fucking shots are going. It's giving you the distance, what direction, all this different shit. Each individual john. Yeah. Fucking nuts.
So they tell you where the ball went?
Yes, bro. It's telling you where the ball went, how far you hit it, how far it flew, how much it rolled after, and it's every individual john, bro. It just comes up to your phone. The shit is fucking nuts.
Dang.
All right, we get done that shit, right? He's like, you good, bro? I'm like, yeah, I'm straight. Like, I don't need to warm up and shit. Everything's fine. He's like, all right, bro, let's go get something to eat. We go on this nice-ass john. get some food, get some drinks, open bar all day, right? Like, I gotta go to the bathroom. He's like, all right, I'll show you where it is. I walk in this clubhouse, bro. I could have lived in the clubhouse. I could have lived in the locker room, bro.
Yeah.
This shit was nuts.
Look
It's couches everywhere. It's couches everywhere, bro. The big wood lockers, motherfucking like the mahogany and shit. This shit ain't no Home Depot wood, pause. This shit is top tier motherfucking wood. Dog, I go into the bathroom. Super pause. I go into the bathroom, bro. This shit is like a barbershop in this bitch, bro. I'm washing my hands. It's 7 different kinds of cologne. It's all these different kind of razors, shaving cream, sunscreen, lotion. Just grab whatever the fuck you want. And you know, I'm trying not to look like a peasant, so I'm not even taking shit. He's like, bro, you don't need nothing for to like get laid out. Like, no, fuck, I'm gonna take. What I'm gonna take? Bro, I'm out there eating this shit before we go, because it's lunch and dinner. It's not one or the other. It's not one or the other, bro. It's lunch and dinner. It's not one or the other. Bro, we get some drinks. Motherfucking owner of the company that we're there is comes over, shakes his hand, so and so. So we hop in the car. So we get paired up with 2 guys, blah blah, and 2 caddies come up to us, bro. And I'm like, oh shit, we got caddies. We got motherfucking caddies, bro. What the fuck? I never been in no event like this in my life. So my man looks at me. I'm like, what the fuck? What? They about to clean the clothes or some shit? What they do? He's like, bro, they stand on the back of the cart the whole time.
Damn.
I'm like, yo. Motherfucker, the caddy come up. He was like, sunscreen? I'm like, yeah, I need some sunscreen. This motherfucker spraying me with sunscreen, bro.
Right.
What are you talking about? Oh, I never felt so rich in my life, bro. That shit was so crazy, bro. I brought a watch just in case. I had to see if anybody else is going to wear one.
Just in case.
Bro, we go to these jobs. These motherfucking caddies, bro. These motherfuckers is there. We get to the first tee. I'm thinking they're doing suggestions and shit. They give you suggestions, how far they think you should hit, which direction. And they're like, all right, hold on a second. These motherfuckers start jogging down the middle of the fairway.
Damn.
So what the fuck is they doing? And my man's like, oh, they 4 caddies, bro. They stand in the middle of the fairway, and then they watch your ball, and then they go tell you where it is.
They do that for 18 holes?
Huh?
They do that for 18 holes?
Every fucking time, bro. These motherfuckers is running too. And one of them's young. He's 21. The other one's got to be 65. This motherfucker jogging down the fairway. He's thumbs up, thumbs down, going this way, going that way. I'm like, God, fucking damn, this shit is crazy, bro.
Damn.
This shit is crazy, bro. So we playing. You know, I'm getting a little lit because they got drinks everywhere. Yeah. They got drinks everywhere. You know, so like.
Or are we paying for these?
Huh?
Complimentary or are we paying?
Come on, bro. You ain't paying for shit. You ain't paying for shit at this joint, bro. You're not paying for shit. This shit is the nicest course I've been to by far, bro. So I'm sitting there. The owner of the company comes around. He's got drinks. We get him to take a couple shots. We're fucking lit. Mm-hmm. We're lit, bro. This shit is so fucking nice. So finally, like, curiosity got the best of me. I'm like, yeah, how much does it cost to like be a part of this shit? Yeah. 75 fucking grand, dog.
Damn.
75 grand to be a part of the fucking club, dog.
Damn.
75 fucking grand, bro.
Damn.
And it's not a one-time fee. They pay 75 and then 15 every year.
Damn. That's some exclusive shit right there.
Come on, bro. What the fuck am I doing out there? I'm confused as shit. Why the fuck I'm out there? Right. I'm getting lit. We're smoking motherfuckers, playing great. Finally finish it up. Finish 10 under. Damn. Second place. Second place. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Me and my man.
First place prize?
Huh?
Was there a first place prize?
There was a first, second, and third. I got a prize. Oh, so this shit funny because I'm thinking like at first me and my man's are like, yeah, we're just gonna leave after golf. We get buckled. It's like, yeah, let's just go check it out. So now it's motherfucking 6 o'clock. We've been there since 11. But we go up there. They got a cigar bar. Dog, motherfuckers rolling up cigars and cutting them and just passing them out.
Come on, man.
And the hors d'oeuvres and appetizers and shit.
Yeah. Going crazy.
Bro, I never seen some of this shit, bro. That fucking what's the cheese tray, Johns? I never seen some shit. They had 5 different colors of broccoli in that bitch, bro. I didn't even know there was different types of broccoli. It was purple, it was red, it was yellow. They had little crab cakes, little fucking bruschetta, little fucking crab legs. There's like little mini shit everywhere for cocktails coming up. I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna keep drinking. I'm gonna keep drinking, bro. So I'm sitting there. We go to dinner, and I don't know how the fuck I ended up not being white trash. But we go to dinner and we get to the table and shit. These motherfuckers at my table is bugging, bro.
What you mean?
These motherfuckers is bugging, bro. Before they get to the process, they start giving some speeches and shit. Right? It's the lady from Salvation Army. She's giving a long-winded speech, right? And my man sitting next to me. Yeah, it's not even loud in this room, bro. And this bitch is giving a speech. And my man's just like, wrap it up.
Nah. That's crazy. Was there chuckles? Was there anything that came with it?
From me? That's it, bro. That's it. Finally, the owner comes up to the joint. He starts giving a speech. He's like, yeah, we got to support American businesses, buy it back, blah, blah. Like, everybody's got to do right by their neighbors. So we got to support America. These motherfucking two other people at my table start screaming, let's go, Brandon.
What the fuck?
You don't know what let's go, Brandon is?
No idea.
Oh, it's the white thing they scream, conservatives scream, let's go, Brandon, because it censors out fuck Joe Biden. So that's their slogan. So I'm like, this shit is getting hectic, bro. These motherfuckers is in the middle of the speech, and I got to partake in shit. It's a centerpiece with little ping pong balls that look like golf balls.
Okay.
They pull open the centerpiece. These motherfuckers is giving speeches and shit, and now we're all playing fucking beer pong on other people's cups. So we're shooting over at other people's tables trying to hit the fucking Johnson.
What the fuck?
It got wild, bro. It got wild. It got out of hand. I got a prize though. I ended up getting a speaker. They gave me this nice leather golf bag thing. Shit's pretty dope. And they gave me a duffel bag. And they gave me a little portable battery. And they gave me a golf shirt and a bunch of shit.
What was first place prize?
What
was first place prize?
They got golf bags.
Damn.
Yeah, they were sick too. I need a new golf bag. I was hating on it. Yeah, I need a new golf bag too. There wasn't no cheap golf bags either, bro. Them shits was
legit leather shit.
Tour level.
Damn.
Tour level. Yeah, I never felt so poor in my motherfucking life, man. Shit was wild.
That shit sound expensive and fire.
It was fire. It's one of the best days I've had.
Damn, nah. I mean, shit. Look at what happened when you pick up golfing, man. Get invited.
Well, before I left, my man's like, yo, bro, like, you gotta start coming to the country club with me, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it. Like, all right, bet. And he was like, no, I'm serious. And he sends me an email like, yo, we're good for this day, right? Oh, fuck, I don't got no kids. We're good for whatever fucking. Hey, you'll level up at me at work, bro. They let you do whatever the fuck you want. I'm fine. Call it a day. We're good.
Right. I'm with him. We talking business on the course.
Like, yo, damn, you wild. Yo, I'm proud of shit.
Right.
Listen, that shit. Shit is crazy, bro.
Hey, man.
People live way different.
Huh?
People live different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They live different.
I mean, you spending $75,000 for
a country club, bro, so you can golf.
$15,000 a year just to golf is
to golf.
You living different.
You living different. Yeah. You living different. And when motherfuckers get drunk, they start having a dick swinging contest on who makes the most money and shit. And the numbers I was hearing out there, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Hey, man, it sounds like a good time, man. Around the right people, I guess, in that circumstance.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, motherfucker, it don't matter how much money you got. A motherfucker will be impressed with a weak John.
Yeah.
Some weak Johns walking by and they're like, smoke shows in the house. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. I guess.
No, not at all.
You can buy better than that. Like, you can build one for how much money you got.
Right. They probably don't even know they can do that.
Oh no, that shit was a blast though, man. Good times.
Man.
Good times.
Did you tune into the Travis Scott album?
I have not. I'm not a Travis Scott guy, man. Yeah. So I'll trust your take on it.
Oh man, yeah. I say so far album of the year. Yeah, if you're a fan of production, this is for you. I was surprised. Well, a lot of people did like it. Well, loved it. I was just surprised at the amount of people that was like, "Oh, it's not enough lyrical content on this album for me." Blah blah. And I'm just like, we talking about Travis Scott, right? Like, when have you known Travis Scott to like bar niggas up and that's never. But you are going to hear the best sounds, the best transitions, 3-4 beats on the track. Uh, I like how Travis releases albums as well. He don't put the features out until like a week later, so now the features is on the songs. But
Mm.
before then, it was just like you listening and you're getting shocked by what you hearing on the song. So you listen to one song, fucking Beyonce, come on. Utopia Twins. You hear fucking Rob 49 screaming at the beginning of the song. You're like, oh shit, this motherfucker got Rob 49 on the album. And then 21 Savage comes up the next verse and he's going crazy. Then you got a Future song with him and Travis for like 5 minutes. And last minute of the song, because it's shit like 6 minutes, SZA comes on and bodies the shit. It's just a phenomenal album, man. Full of features. Drake back at it again, dissing Push. Yeah, man, it was a good ass album, man. If you like music, I would say this for you. If you're looking for bars, maybe not. But yeah, he even had surprising features like West Side Gun was on the album. It was just crazy. It was crazy. But I fuck with it. You know, I've been fucking with Travis since.
What are we giving it out of 0 to 10?
I gave it an 8 the first day. I gave it. I'm sitting at a 9 though.
All right, let's say album of the year at 8 is crazy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he's definitely at a 9. I mean, supposedly a lot more people dropping, so we'll see. Meek been talking about dropping forever. Future said he dropping. Drake supposed to be dropping his album. Yeah, so we'll see. But right now, that shit is crazy, and it just sounds better than everything that's came out, like in your ears.
I'll believe the Meek shit when I see it.
Yeah.
One of my guys dropped an album as well, and I gave it a couple skims through. And
Who was that?
Don't know where Post Malone's going in his career, but I can tell you off this opening act, what he listens to, and it sounds like he wants to be way more of an indie rock artist than he does a mainstream hip hop artist or pop artist even at this point.
So were you a fan of it or you wasn't?
No, I think I don't want to say it sucked. It's not for me. And you know I like a lot of shit like that too, but like I said, this one wasn't for me.
Yeah, I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast and they was gassing it. They played 2 tracks, like you said, shit not for me, but they loved them. I was just like, whoa, okay, this is left field shit, but all right.
It might be that I'm not giving it a fair shot because the times I listened to it, like I listened to it golfing when I was drunk with my buddies, and then on the way to go meet up with my friends to go to the club. So there probably wasn't the environment to listen.
Yeah, nah.
Dude, can you date a girl with a music selection that you don't like?
I mean, I feel like one of the things that I connect with women on is their music taste. So whether it's friends or somebody intimate with, that would be like, because I listen to music a lot, so that would be tough for me. That would be tough. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I listen to music too much and be wanting to share it too much for it to be like, oh, I don't like that, or I like this, and I'm just like, you like this shit?
Yeah, we're gonna have to stick to R&B because the rap selection isn't hitting.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a deal breaker, but it's definitely like I just gotta put you on to some fly shit because this ain't it. And this is why it's not.
I'm not listening to Kevin Gates. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I don't know if you expounding on that, but yeah, I'll leave that right there. But yeah, nah, that's not. We was never playing this. We was never playing.
Well, where was my lady and me and Bria in the backseat, her friends in the front. And first I had the Bluetooth and I'm playing my shit. You know my drunk go-to shit. I put some Glizzy on, I put some other shit on. They're like, man, this shit is whack. Give us the Bluetooth. So I'm like,
goodness.
All right. Red flag. You don't want to listen to Glizzy while we're drunk turning up? I don't know.
Right. I remember myself. I'm not the biggest Glizzy fan, but I can vibe to Glizzy. I flew fur on listening to Glizzy. So it's not a bad vibe. It ain't my favorite artist, but I could listen to this shit.
Bro, they took the Bluetooth from me to put on Kevin Gates.
No diss to Kevin Gates, but damn.
Shit hurt.
Turn up music?
Shit hurt, bro. Shit hurt.
So you had not heard this shit before? Like it wasn't no signs that this is coming, that Kevin Gates is coming?
Well, bro, you gotta think like usually if you're with a girl, especially if you're dating and shit, it's mostly like date vibes or one-on-ones or like I'm playing
in the car, you playing R&B.
Yeah, I listen to R&B probably 75% of the time now anyway.
Okay.
So like I only listen to rap when I'm like on the way to golf or I'm on the way to the bar, pretty much. Like if I'm going to work or driving around doing regular shit, it's usually R&B. So I just didn't know.
Damn.
I just didn't know. Or Jersey club music. I'm like, I can't listen to this shit.
Yeah. What? Y'all was okay. I'm shutting up.
No, I had a blast though. Dude, I saw Drake did his concert and he brung Meek out, and I know I sent you the snippet or the video grab because my buddy Cole was there. And I thought everyone I said that to, we was all geeking because it was funny because Drake brung him out and then he was like, yeah, pretty much like, this my man's, we was beefing, and when we were beefing, he chased me out of the city because he's that thorough and whatnot. And I was like, that's a funny thing to admit, but good for him, like it is what it is.
Yeah.
I thought we were all geeking, and then I see like the media outlets posting it, and I'm like, motherfuckers just really hate Meek, yo.
They do.
Motherfuckers really hate Meek because there's no way you can see that video and comment like, Meek's still dead. Like, that's crazy. He's got to walk out with Drake after he dissed him, blah, blah. I'm like, this motherfucker just said he chased him out of somewhere.
The crazy part is I didn't even see nobody post that clip.
Oh, yeah, I seen a bunch of people. I saw Shade Room say Meek Mill and what's it called?
No. I seen him walk out, but I'm talking about the chase him out the city shit. I ain't seen nobody post that clip.
I saw Academics. He post the whole thing.
Oh shit! Okay.
Because I listened for it.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't see it. I'm like, why are they downplaying?
Listen for it, and all the comments was like, yo, damn, he really had to walk him out. No, he's just a hype man. And here's the other shit. It was the comments like, well, that's the first time he saw a sold out arena in his city. I'm like, Meek sold that shit out like 15, 20 times.
Yeah,
yo.
He did
15,
that
20 times. Like
before, yeah, mad shit. Like, that's just people that's not even from the area, but like you just not even watching. You just talking. And that's why you can't even talk rap with a lot of people.
You just dicky, dog.
Dang, yeah, that shit is weird. For no reason, though.
No reason.
You can like them both. It's okay.
It's okay, man. You don't have to be a hater. It's okay. And then what's it called? Did you see, I don't want to get too chatty patty on this. Did you see Lil Meech and his lady broke up?
Yeah.
Did you see?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm on Meech's side, man. That nigga was taking in the groceries, bro.
Yeah, I think it was his cousin too, man. He was definitely taking in groceries.
Yeah, I seen the most logical thing, and it was basically like, ain't no chick getting smashed and then putting back on her full clothes that she was wearing before. And I was like, you know what? That's a fact. Especially if they at their house. No. They putting on the same outfit?
I'm not.
And they staying home?
Like, she could have just gunned him.
And honestly, whoever the fuck
that was about
to creep.
Yeah, that was about to be my second point. Like, bro, who the fuck saw him on the Ring camera and posted, look at bro out here. You're weird as shit. Mind your fucking business, yo.
And then you causing breakups. Like you
Yeah. What did you get off that, freak?
Like that's crazy.
What did you get off that, freak?
That's crazy. That's
weird as shit.
Yeah, don't put the footage out. Like that's crazy.
That shit is weird. Dude, we didn't do any pre-John, so I'll just run through some of this shit. Yeah. But Jade, I'm doubting you're getting a check off exposing Little Meech for cheating. He's not that big.
Nobody's paying you for that video.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah. What are you getting off that? Free hookah? That about it.
Yeah, that was fucking corny.
Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. Dude, I watched this Steph Curry doc. Did you watch it?
I didn't. I seen
it on Apple TV.
Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet. Was it good?
That story's fucking amazing.
Damn, really?
It really is amazing.
Okay, why?
Because they parallel it from like him going to high school and not getting like recruited at all. Even though he was like, they're showing his tape. It's like he's nasty. He's a former, or his dad's an NBA player or whatnot. And then they parallel that with them going into the last season they won the championship. Yeah. I was like, this is cool. It's pretty sick. It's super well shot. I'm a big fan of his now.
I know The Last Dance was 10 parts, but in comparison,
well, it's just a one doc, so it's like it's not like 10 parts.
Okay, so other than that,
are you saying how good was it?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I'd rewatch it.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Because I put on The Last Dance still to this day. Like I'll just watch episode 4 just because. So if it got that type of replay value, that's dope. I can't wait till the LeBron one come out. Anybody you looking for? Maybe a Melo? Yeah.
I mean, Melo would be an amazing one. If they did it right and it wasn't like cheap and well done, and I think they should because it's a very, I don't want to say cool, but it's a dark story. I guess we'll have to see how his life plays out at the end more. But Lamar Odom's life is very interesting.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Lamar Odom's life is very interesting, like every aspect.
Top recruit to where he at now.
Top recruit, like his home life, killing somebody in a car. I think his kid died. Him dying, coming back, like all these different Johns. Like his life's very interesting.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good one. I mean, of course, I feel like we're gonna get the Kobe one just because of the sad situation that happened with him. But Lamar Odom would be crazy.
I don't know if I would I like the Kobe one, but I don't know if anyone would do the deep dive on the Kobe shit that I would want now either because he's dead.
I feel like they would. Okay, so you make a good point there. I was about to say I feel like they would, but then again, I've seen, not that she's doing anything wrong, but I've seen the way his wife has been carrying that shit. Like, y'all not about to talk crazy about him. Mm-hmm. So it's only but so much you about to get off. But if it's an unsanctioned joint and she ain't involved, that shit might go crazy. That shit could go crazy because I don't know the laws, but for some reason people can make a documentary about you. You have nothing to do with the shit. And that shit just fly. Or make a whole movie about your life and that shit just fly. I mean, that shit's not. Whitney Houston, we've seen that shit a couple times. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, that shit's nuts. That was weird.
I mean, we on TV. Angus from Euphoria.
I was gonna bring that up next.
Yeah, man, that was fucked up to see you sent that. I was just telling my girl earlier, you had sent me a DM, and it said rap from Rap or something, and I'm sitting next to her, I'm like, yo, this motherfucker be sending me shit. I'll be like, I hope somebody ain't fucking died, because he be the first one to send me some, like, even though Bronny ain't died, like, you sent me that shit. You sent me the Kobe shit, or I might have told you the Kobe shit actually. I think I told you Kobe.
No, I told you.
Or one of the other. I don't know.
I called you like 5 times because you were asleep, and I called you like 8 times, and you were just asleep.
Okay,
I texted you.
You told me the Kobe shit. Then you text me the Angus shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because I didn't know nothing about his mental health situation. I didn't know nothing about his father passing.
I didn't know about his dad shit either.
Because you had told me the story about him, about how he was just a server, and then somebody's like, yo, you would be good for this show.
Such a cool story.
Such a cool story. Yeah, that was fucked up.
It's
reaction seeing the shit.
2 parts. Selfishly, it's unfortunate because Euphoria is one of my favorite shows, and I loved his redemption arc. I loved his redemption. One of my favorite shows ever, though. Because I think they do a good job of humanizing shit. They humanized drug addiction, and then they humanized him being a drug dealer and how he was forced into that. And like, there was nothing he really could do. There's no options for that guy. So then you have that, and you go into the emotional relationship aspect of it from a guy that has to be that guarded from a kid because he's raising his brother and taking care of his grandmom to now being involved with, Lexi on the show?
Yeah.
And then his little brother just died in that last one. So it's unfortunate. And then just because the background, I'd read an article about him with drugs and whatnot a few months ago. And like you said, the whole story about just a casting director going to get coffee in New York and seeing him being like, yeah, I think you'd be good for this really small part. And then when he showed up for the small part, they loved the character so much they just made him a regular character.
He became a fan favorite. He might have been one of the most likable people on the show besides Zendaya.
Yeah, he's probably a top 3 character.
Yeah, easily.
And I don't know who 3 would be, but it wasn't him.
No.
It's just it's unfortunate. And then it's saying that I guess his dad passed away a few weeks ago, and then they had the funeral last week, and he just couldn't overcome it. Yeah. So I don't know if it was a suicide or overdose or accident. I don't know, but like how the family made it sound doesn't sound like it was an accident.
Yeah. I don't know if it's insensitive, but how do you see the show going from there?
I don't know if I see it going. Not just because
Damn.
of him, just because there's the writers and actors strike, and it was already set to come out in 2024, so it'll probably get pushed back a year because the
Right.
writers actors strike. And I think the way Zendaya's going is she's such a big star, and what is it, Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah.
She's becoming a big star as well, and the Nate Jacobs guy, he's becoming a big star as well, and Fez was becoming a big star as well. So like I just don't know how many more seasons they can get out of that with that cast.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious if they shot anything. I do feel like the actors in the show, because of the situation, it don't seem like it was a come work for us, we're gonna pay you bullshit and do this show, then it blows up. Because what is it, 2 seasons, right? Yeah, so I feel like they getting. This is just me talking on my ass. I have no idea, but I would assume they're getting compensated pretty well as far as how big the show is. But yeah, that loss right there. I wonder if they would not resume, because part of me is like they do humanize drug addiction and shit. So part of me is like, this is part of real life. So let's touch on it on this new season or whatever. And then the other side is, nah, that was too big of a hit. I ain't gonna be there mentally. Let's not do it. Let's just let it be what it is out of respect for him. So it could go definitely either two ways. And it was crazy, and crazy how the world works is we didn't know if Fez or Ashtray was going to die in that last episode. So when it goes, it's Ashtray, you like, damn. And then this happens, you like, well, shit. It could have easily been Fez in that episode.
You said they were supposed to kill him off, but he just became too popular.
That's crazy. That's crazy how the world
Yeah,
works.
that shit's unfortunate. Travis had a good question. I did watch it. Did you watch the quarterback shit on Netflix?
Let's finish this shit today.
Super, super cool. I'm sure the Marcus Mariota shit didn't work out like they thought it would.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is likable enough.
Yeah, very normal guy.
Yeah, he's just a normal guy. I read a few articles about him when he was the Redskins quarterback and he was just living in a townhouse.
Yeah.
Just chilling after he signed his
big deal. He walked by in the supermarket.
No, 100%. Like he's a big dude, but he's not big enough to where you'd be like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And it did make me like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's just corny.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just corny. But that's how I usually look at football players anyway.
Okay. All right. That was definitely a stigma about football players.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you crazy enough to run across the middle, you gotta be a little thrown, just a little bit.
Y'all locker room games and shit is a little different than basketball locker rooms too. So
hey man, I was a basketball player playing football. I ain't had nothing to do with the locker room games. It was definitely a whole different locker room vibe.
I'm not fucking scared about how the locker rooms go and shit. It's a little different for the football boys.
Nah, it's totally different. I mean, but we can't escape the things that we've heard about or even seen about. I ain't trying to put my man out there, but a national champion Kentucky player who's
fair enough.
NBA champion. Like we see some nut ass shit go on in NBA or basketball locker rooms as well. So I mean, you can't put it all on football players, but yeah, that locker room lifestyle is definitely different.
Are you surprised that all the quarterbacks are turning down the season 2 and season 1? I guess because it said a few people turned down season 1.
No, season 1, no. Season 2, I understand it because some of them ain't as accomplished as some of the guys that accepted. So like even like a Jalen Hurts is like, man, I'm trying to win the Super Bowl. I was a fucking game away. Lamar Jackson, I got to win the fucking Super Bowl. I'm trying to get that shit. But at the same time, I feel like if Patrick Mahomes would have lost, they'd have been like, oh, that's why he lost. He did the shows, a distraction. So it's a good thing that he won the fucking Super Bowl because now it's like, all right, we're not scared to do this shit. Because even like the Hard Knocks, nobody's ever won the Super. Matter of fact, the Ravens did, but nobody else ever won the Super Bowl that did that shit.
I don't think anyone's saying that about Kirk Cousins, though.
No, but again, Kirk Cousins is established.
Kirk Cousins has a reputation for not being able to finish the job. Like Shane's a big-time Vikings fan. He's pretty much goes into every season saying Kirk Cousins is going to ruin it for us.
Yeah, so I mean, even that, I feel like he had the opportunity to change his narrative. It did. It definitely, the show was like that. Definitely humanized athletes. It just did replay that dumbass play he did at the end, and his explanation was dumb. Like, oh, I just checked it down because it was either gonna be a sack or me throw it to him. And then when he was like, Justin Jefferson was doubled, and I just didn't want to throw it up there. In my brain, I'm like, nigga, that's the season. Like, throw that shit up. And it's Justin Jefferson. It ain't like it was Osborne. Like, this top 2 receiver in the league. Throw that bitch up there. See if you go get that shit. Win the game.
But, throw it up there.
Yeah, it was definitely wild.
I thought it was well done, though. I didn't think it made any of them look like a bad. And the Marcus Mariota, they could have really painted him out to be an asshole, and they still tried to make it seem like show him why he would leave on the team after he got benched.
And that's what I liked about the show. It didn't exploit the quarterbacks. It was on the quarterback side the whole time. So Peyton Manning being the executive producer, definitely seeing that side. I did like how Peyton Manning played it and was like, nah, we're going to show why he did this. Let him explain why he did this. And when he did it, I wasn't mad. Y'all wasn't fucking with him no way. Why even bring him there for real? So it wasn't, what he did wasn't the worst shit. Like, yeah, y'all bench me. I'm going to go get surgery to get ready for my next team. Fuck it.
Yeah, Travis, that was a good question, too, about the point guard shit. If they did the same thing with point guard documentaries, what would the 3 you would want to see?
Right now, well, to me, what would be most interesting is Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, and John Morant.
I'm almost with you, and then I'd sub Steph out for Chris Paul.
Damn. Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Just because there's so much around Chris Paul being like, he's obviously got all the endorsements. He does the State Farm shit, and like he obviously sells himself as a personality. But you hear so much chatter about him being kind of an asshole teammate.
Yeah.
So I think that would be interesting. Or you could throw Russell Westbrook in there. I think Russell Westbrook would be more of the Kirk Cousins character.
Yeah, I felt like Russell might be a little more entertaining than Kirk was. It wasn't bad. It was definitely necessary for the show. It was just, it had its dry moments. Like, it wasn't like you looking forward to the Kirk Cousins coming on.
So, I actually did.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Shit. Well, shit, I'm wrong.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't really find his. I mean, maybe because also I knew what happened. So it's different from like when you watch Last Chance U. You don't keep up with JUCO teams. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't know if they're gonna win or not. So I guess me knowing what happens, it's like, damn, he just fell into his storyline. Like, that's what happens with Kirk Cousins. He comes up short in the playoffs. So yeah. And who was the 3 this year?
I did announce it. I forget now.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers is 1 though.
I think that got thrown back.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if that got confirmed or not.
I was looking forward to seeing that shit. I know Joe Burrow is 1 of them.
That'd be interesting.
Or maybe he's not. Yeah, don't get me to lie. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Nobody knows.
Yeah, it hasn't been confirmed really on who's going to be it. I got one more topic. You got anything else?
Lizzo. Did you see the shit with Lizzo?
I did a little bit. Yeah, we could talk about it.
What did they say? She was making people eat bananas out of vaginas?
Yeah, it was 2 things. It said that she was making her dancers eat bananas out of vaginas in Amsterdam when they stopped there for tour, and it said all of her dancers were getting body shamed for being fat, and one of them was fired for being fat.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. So I think it was like a 39-page lawsuit. So obviously I didn't go through it, but from what I was reading, yeah.
Contradiction of the whole brand.
Just like when shit like that comes out, and I will say this, like anybody I know when I was working at, I won't say, but anybody I know that came in contact with her said she wasn't a pleasant person.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Hollywood type shit.
Just like she was just mean, kind of talk down to people. But I don't know, like, that's not to say it's true or not, because I don't know. And I can't imagine somebody, like, I don't know, though, because you see that shit all the time where somebody preaches all this and then they do the exact opposite.
Right. She gives off a whole, I'm happy for you, earthy, live your life, be free vibe. And it, yeah, come off like that is crazy. And you seeing people with personal experience with her, and she's not, I could see that side of her. So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. I guess we'll probably talk about that more next week.
Yeah.
What is Elon Musk doing with Twitter?
I don't know. It's like he's going back and forth.
I just don't understand why you would pay that much for the brand and then change the brand.
Yeah, and nobody's ever gonna say I'm getting on X.
No.
That's not even like an enticing brand name. I've definitely not hit the button like a couple times on my phone because I'm like, yeah, where's Twitter? And I'm like, oh shit, this shit. But yeah, it's weird because this shit still says tweet. Oh shit, no, it don't. Damn.
No, they're changing everything slowly.
Damn.
Changing everything slowly. It's like it would be the equivalent of like me buying Coca-Cola and then changing it to fucking a whole different. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, because I was about to say Gatorade and just calling it Pete. Like, all right.
No, I get Coca-Cola and now I make it 15.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go drink some 15. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you buy that brand all the advertising that goes into Twitter and that brand recognition? That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, just a brand name from, like you said, from a business standpoint. You in TV shows, you in movies, you're everywhere. People, I mean, the damn fire station down the street got the Facebook sign and the Twitter sign. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and whatever they shit is. It's just like simple shit like that. Like you're not even thinking about it.
And I guess like if you're gonna do that, I would just incorporate one of my other brands. I guess you could go SpaceX. That's what he's doing, but I would probably tie Tesla into it if I was gonna rename it.
Yeah, even that. Call it that.
Yeah, like if we're gonna do that, Tesla Talks or some shit.
Yeah.
Like I just don't understand why you wouldn't incorporate that if you're spending that much for because at that point you just bought the consumer base. You just bought the consumers and the users.
Yeah, the brand. Yeah, I'm not understanding that at all. The brand of Twitter is bigger than anything you could change it to because nobody's gonna call it whatever else it is. I'm getting on X. Oh, I just X'd you a message. Like, no, come on, yeah. And it looks weird on the phone, honestly. Like a fucking, I don't know, calculator app or some shit.
You know what I just found out? I'll say that for my random thoughts.
Okay.
But all right, I think that's enough.
All right.
You got anything else?
Nah. All
right, let's random thoughts.
Random thought. Did you see the white police lieutenant from St. Louis suing the city because he didn't get promoted to captain and said it's racism?
Cry me a river, bud.
Yeah, I'm random thought is, bruh, what the fuck is going on now? This is the whole critical race theory bullshit.
Yeah, but
eliminated. This is like, what are we talking about right now? Now people getting mad because y'all not getting the promotions because you feel like it's going to somebody because they black? Or do they? Yeah, there's so much you can say about the situation. Why you feel like you should be a police chief in one of the most violent cities when nobody in that city can relate to you? I don't know, man. I don't know. That shit was weird to me. I'm suing the city because I didn't get promoted. Do you know how many black people can sue the fucking city, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say I could tell you how much diversity was at that corporate event I just went to.
Come on, man.
There wasn't.
Zero.
There was not. Yeah, I just lost my train of thought. That is crazy. Oh, anyway, random thought. Well, this is my random thought. But, dude, if you get to the level of they give you a leather bag for your golf shoes to carry onto the course, you're next level, man. You're next level. That's pure leather right there. That ain't no fake shit.
Right.
That's pure leather. My random thought was that I had just found out now that, dude, the data shit is fucking wild. But I just found out now that there is software that's utilized by most corporations, including the one I work for, to where I can see what your office's most common searches are and how recent they are. Is that not
fucking you were that?
A lot.
Okay, as far as
let's say like if it was my old job and I was still at iHeart, and you go, okay, 3 C-level executives have searched hiring in the last 10 days. And now I can call you and say, you know what works best is for hiring? Hey, I don't know if you're having problems with hiring or whatnot, but just in case you are, marketing campaigns for hiring in this district are this effective, and we could really help.
Okay.
That would be the benefit of it.
Is that how they're using it?
That's how you're supposed to use it, but it's not just like shout out to that. Like, say you go to a joint and now you're seeing the top search was divorce lawyers in the last 4 days. It's like, do I really need to know that? And should I have access to that information?
Yeah, I'm wondering, is that just a service you just pay for?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yep.
The fact that this shit is available, and I'm pretty sure it's the regular shit, the Googles, the Facebooks, all that, just selling the information. And the crazy part is this shit is accessible to anybody.
Buddy, we had some shit when I was working at iHeart that we would sell to the dealerships to where anybody that went to their website, we would pick off their email, go to their home address, and then it would be the Google images of their front. It would show their most recent registration to a car and then Google images of the cars in front of their house. So you could market them. They like SUVs. All right, we're going to market them specifically with SUVs. And we know they've had this car for 7 years, so they probably need something new. Or they get something every 2 years. Now it's time to buy. So that shit is super intrusive.
Yeah, man. Technology is going to a crazy place. And honestly, like blindly, we already passed the point of trying to fix that shit because it's already happening. So that's probably the scariest part is, like they say, any service that's for free, you're the fucking product of it. And Google, we are the product of Google. It's what, 2 taps away on our phone when we need to find something out. Shit is crazy.
Whoever creates the software where it's an easy fix that all your data is protected, and like really protected, like I can go through this and search engine like I have DuckDuckGo and shit. But if it's a one-stop fix to where you go through this, you go on Facebook, Instagram, they can't take any of it. It's gonna be fucking super rich.
Billionaire, instant.
Do that $100 fee every year, everybody would sign up.
Yeah, you could charge 5 and still hit billions.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
All right, I'm good.
Use some chairs, man. Until next time.